Hello, my name is Rachel Okello and I'm a UK-based solicitor specialising in citizenship, immigration and deportation law. And today I wanted to talk to you about deportation. Now, deportation is a word that's often thrown around when people feel that they're going to be removed from the United Kingdom, i.e. physically put on a plane and taken out of the country. But it's very important for us to separate what the word actually means. Deportation is only appropriate to use when you have a deportation order against you. A lot of people are actually only being removed from the United Kingdom for administrative purposes. So in other words, their papers are not in order. And it's very important to know the difference between being removed and being deported, because if you are being removed and you have got grounds to stay in the United Kingdom, for example, family or private life grounds, then you can use those grounds whilst you are in the United Kingdom to turn around your removal so that you are actually given leave to remain in the United Kingdom from within the United Kingdom. However, if you are being deported and you have a deportation order against you, then you are not able to make an application for leave to remain. So even if you do have family or private life grounds, which ordinarily would mean that you are able to stay in the United Kingdom, because you have a deportation order, you cannot make an application for leave to remain in the United Kingdom. What you will need to do is you will need to apply, first of all, for the deportation order to be removed, to be revoked or cancelled, and then you will be able to make an application for leave to remain in the United Kingdom. So it's very important that you understand whether you're being deported or removed, because I get sometimes people who contact me and they're actually just being removed, and all we need to do is ascertain the basis on which they can stay in the United Kingdom, as opposed to people who are being deported, and that's a much more difficult issue to challenge. So we've seen then that if you have removal directions against you, or if you have a letter from the Home Office saying that you are liable to be removed, then your task is to ascertain whether you have grounds to apply for leave to remain, probably based on your family or your private life, and then you can make that application from within the United Kingdom. And provided you do have those grounds, then the Home Office will grant you leave to remain and give you a residence card so that you can stay here. However, if you have a deportation order, you will not be able to make an application for leave to remain until the deportation order is revoked or cancelled. Now, a deportation order expires naturally after 10 years, depending on the reason that you have the deportation order in the first place. Normally, people will have a deportation order made against them after they've had a criminal conviction, because the order will say that it is considered that your presence in the United Kingdom is not conducive to the public good. And that can be whether you have leave to remain, indefinite leave to remain, or no leave to remain at all. So whether you, even if you're an overstay in the country, you can actually have a deportation order issued against you, which will prevent you from trying to stay in the United Kingdom by making an application. You will have to get that deportation order revoked. And it's worth bearing in mind, because a lot of people don't realise that if you get a criminal conviction and you go to prison for more than 12 months, the Home Office will actively seek to deport you. The next stage is 4 years. If you go to prison for more than 4 years, then it is highly likely that you will be deported. You will not be able to say, well, why should I be deported? Because I have a wife here, or I have children here, or I have a private life in the United Kingdom. If you go to prison for more than 4 years, your offence will be considered to be a very serious offence for immigration purposes, and you will have to show other compelling reasons, in addition to your family and private life, why you should be allowed to stay in the United Kingdom. So the moral of the story, as I always say, is if you've been able to stay in the United Kingdom, you've fought your battle, you've got yourself leave to remain, got yourself indefinite leave to remain, then you really need to, not just because crime doesn't pay generally, but you really need to consider your position before you enter into a world of criminality. Because it doesn't matter how long you've been in the United Kingdom, whether you've been here at 6 months old, 6 years old, or 16 years old, the Home Office will actively seek to deport you if you have a criminal conviction for more than 12 months, if it's considered that your presence in the United Kingdom is no longer conducive to the public good, and if it is considered that it is in the public interest for you to be deported, the Home Office will actively seek to deport you. So it's very important to know the difference between whether you're being removed, in other words, your papers are not sorted, and if you can find that you have a private or family life reason to remain in the United Kingdom, then you can make that application and stay here. But if you have a deportation order, you will not be able to make an application to stay in the United Kingdom unless your deportation order is revoked and cancelled. It's a complex area of law, and there are certain circumstances when you can apply for your deportation order to be cancelled. And that's going to be the basis of another video. I'm not going to go into that today. So my name is Rachel Okello. I'm based in Birmingham in the United Kingdom, and you can contact our offices where we offer a free case assessment on 0121 3894 895. We take instructions from all over the United Kingdom and in fact from all over the world. So thank you for joining us. Follow us on Facebook. We're at Rogols, ROGOLS, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn. Thank you. Bye-bye.